I made it. Some coffee. Good morning. Welcome to the Easy Stream, where everything's always easy, and we hang out here and get things done. Say hi. Good morning, Annie Carson. I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, hang on. Bionic Bigfoot. Good morning. He's not here, but thank you for the 99-cent super poop sticker.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said, Jason, good morning.
Good morning. Hope you guys heard that. Long Family Show. What's up, man? Good morning. Dennis Christensen. Hello, hello, hello. Peplin Creek. Good morning, good morning. Aquatic Moose. Good morning. Who else we got? HHD. Good morning. I'm already at the bottom of chat. Already had too much coffee. All right, what do we got? Well, I wasn't here last week because I was in a little bit of a bind, but whatever.
Bionic Bigfoot said, Jason, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Victor C, good morning. Oh, guess I don't have to sneeze.
Select Pet said, good morning all.
Good morning.
Jason is live.
Damn.
Guess that means time to force myself out of bed, find food, and get productive.
That's right. Sunday morning, man. Time to get cracking. All right, what do we got going on? Well, it's been 2 weeks since I've been here. Last stream, I ordered plants from Aquarium Co-op.
Vinoksky said, good morning, fishy friends.
We also did a co-op gift card giveaway that, why am I drawing a blank? Bipolar Fish Keeper won. Should have gotten
Aquatic
that. Hopefully
Moose
did.
said, thanks, Jason. Last Sunday, no one got out of bed.
That's right. Everybody got to sleep in. Vinoksky, good morning. How you doing, man? All right. So I'm going to do the water testing. I did do water changes on the 55, or let's call it 55. 75 now. On the Geo tank. I did the pass-through water change for like, I don't know, like 10 hours. So I did like 60 gallons of water, I think, something like that. Well, if it was 10 hours, it would be 50 gallons. About 5 gallons an hour. I think it was longer than that. I think it was 12 hours, actually. Yeah, so that did that. I did it on the other 75 with the goldfish. Any others? Nope. So we're going to test the water. We'll get into that. We'll do plants. I got to deal with mops. I didn't do mops last week. I left them in the tank, so... Oh, no. Extra week. All right. All right. Let me... Oh, that's my clicker. Get the clicker. I'm already starting off scatterbrained. Not a good way to be. Oh, yeah. And the other thing that we got to do is we got to address buzz in the room. That thing is driving me nuts. It's driving my wife nuts. It's driving everybody nuts. You guys hear that? That from this stupid, whatever this thing is, linear piston pump. It's like super loud. We're going to replace that today. Well, we're going to find a replacement for it today. Do that. That begs the question, does anybody here know what a good solution to that would be? I mean, there's diaphragm pumps that are pretty big, I think. I guess I should tell you, let's count how many airdrops we got going on here. Hang on. Let's switch back.
Select Pet said, didn't hear it until you mentioned it.
Yeah. But it's been getting like, it gets louder at times. It gets like crazy. Okay. So that air pump does this whole, this side of the rack, that side of the rack, and that rack over there. Rack, this rack, and the rack on the other side. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4,
Aquatic
5, 6,
Moose said, would putting
7,
a rubber band
8,
on it help?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 airdrops. So I need something that can handle 15 airdrops. I don't know what you mean by putting a rubber band on it. It's making noise.
Alician AS said no notification.
No notification. What? What? Alright. This is the culprit. Hear that? See that? This thing. First of all, it's on this janky little thing that I put here. But
Danny Dumoulin
like
said, good
super hot.
morning, nice people.
Danny!
Dr. Discreet Lowell.
What's up, man? I feel like I was just talking with you. Good morning. All right, so yeah. But this thing, I mean, the thing I like about this thing, it pumps out a ton of air. It's got a lot of air, but obviously it is clearly like loud as hell. If I got another linear piston pump, I think the smallest linear piston pump would probably be too much for this spot. Not that it wouldn't work, I just think it would be overkill. Right? So I think maybe like one of the bigger diaphragm pumps, like the traditional like ones. I don't know. What do you guys think? Which pump is it? Oh, you don't see it? Wait, are we looking at it? Yeah, you are. Hang on.
Select Pet
Get
said,
up there.
"Oh, I don't think that's a piston pump mine, like those are always loud.
Yeah,
I
these are
hung them from the handle to help."
Yeah, but it's not going to help because that buzz is coming from the. It's coming from the device itself. And it's about to fall off. But things run like super hot. Ow. Really loud. Gotta figure that out. Yeah, those are like whatever. I got it on Amazon. It was like dirt cheap. I had two of them at one point. I gave one to Robert Banks. Remember Robert? I think he used it for like a week and was like, "Yeah, I can't
Aquatic
sleep with
Moose
this
said,
thing."
"Can you open it up and see what's wrong? Relubricate."
From what I understand, these things are always loud, but it's just gotten louder over time. I guess I could probably open it up and lubricate it, but I don't know if it's going to solve the problem. And ideally, I just want to get hung from the handle to help. Yeah, I want to get something that's not so loud. So that way. All right. Well, I'm standing here real quick looking at Fry.
Alishon AS said, "You get what you pay for." Gemco time.
Gemco time. Yeah, that's true. I should. Now you got. I don't
Bionic
have to
Bigfoot
call
said,
them,
"The
do
Lay
I?
45C from Aquarium Copo. It does all my 16 fish tanks."
Sorry, I had to blow my nose. And I have the LA 45C, and it's doing a whole lot more than 16 fish tanks. It is doing 1, 2, 3, a whole lot more airdrops in some of these tanks than just one, too. It's easy. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
310
12,
Aquatic said, "Good morning."
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21 fish tanks. More than that. 22. Well, should count airdrops, not fish tanks. How about that? This one has 1. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
Select Pet said, "I
26,
purchased different
27,
pumps to solve the
28,
problem.
29,
One option
30,
was the
31,
Coop pump,
32.
which is a septic pump. Then I upgraded to a pump double size for same price from manufacturer runs whole room."
All right, let me there. So I got 30 some airdrops off of that one, the linear piston pump. I purchased different pumps to solve the problem. One option was the co-op pump, which is a septic pump. I don't know what that means. What is a septic pump? It's like a. I got. Sorry, man, my nose is. Anyway, 310 coax. Good morning. Fishy things. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I have like the. What do you call it? the traditional. It's called a these are both called linear piston pumps, by the way, because that's how they function.
Select
This
Pet
is a
said
linear
it was
function.
designed for
That
septic
one.
tanks and sold by septic companies.
Oh, all right. So like a trash pump is what you're saying? It's an air pump.
Andy Carson said, "Sorry, I was just watching the rewind on 2X." Last night on Whip's stream, they were talking about air pumps.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't recall the brand, but it might be worth checking out.
Should definitely check that out. It was out birthday party last night. Catching it. All right, cool. All right, Zoe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch it. Sorry. Just go back to bed. Please go back. She got all upset that I touched that thing. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. We'll take a look at it in a minute here. But let's look for some fry real quick. Yeah. See if we got any babies floating. Well, we don't want floating. We want them swimming. We want babies swimming, not floating. Let's see. Snail. Negative on the Gertrudes. These are Gertrudes.
Select Pet said the air pump aquarium coop cells was designed for septic tank systems.
You talking about the
usually find
LA46?
septic companies selling them cheaper than fish companies.
Are you talking about the
Peplin Creek Aquatic said, "Jason, what about getting a bigger pump that will run all the tanks? Gemco 80 maybe."
Yeah, the problem is that I'm pretty sure I could probably just get away with more airdrops from the pump I have, but the problem is I got to get it to the middle of the room, right? And I don't want to run like a hose across the floor or across the ceiling. This is like its own little island here, you know what I mean? So that's why I went with the pump here. I could probably tie into that pump, but then I got to figure out a way to get air across the floor or the ceiling. To me, it's just easier to get a pump to put here. And plus, it's already all the plumbing is in here, so I just have to unhook it, plug it in,
said
and hook it
Jason.
back up.
Maybe there's a Bluetooth air pump to wirelessly transfer air.
Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, so there are no Gertrudes. Find my little
Select Pet said,
bin.
"Yeah, like the LA45 or whatever. Those
Yeah.
numbers are my dyslexia, and absent-mindedness doesn't allow me to remember the numbers."
Okay, but those are like the same pumps that Gemco sells. What I don't understand is what they do with septic. Like, what is it doing with septic? You know, I understand the whole
SWFL Aquatic said
buy
that's
it from
called a
somebody
fan.
cheaper. Yeah, the wireless air. Yep. Pumps aren't working. Oh. All right. What am I? I'm looking for my. I'm like all over. Oh, here it is. Ow. Let's move this. Okay. Gertrudes. Dust the water in a minute. Get mops from the Gertrude tank. Ooh. Come on. That's everything gotta be so hard. Let's go. Let's go. I got a hair allergy in this tank. Alright, this is the tank I put the 2 mops in. We're doing testing out to see if one mop gets more eggs than the other. Brown mop. See at least. See an egg. There's an egg. Another egg. A couple eggs.
Whip's World. Hey,
Yo,
hey,
Whip.
hiya, beautiful people. Let's get tanked.
Good morning. Oh, there's a bunch of eggs in here. Some more. That's a good sign. See at least 6 eggs right here. 1, 2. Math was a little 4 eggs right there.
SWFL
5.
Aquatics said
So
my electric blue ram spawned again last night.
nice. All right, so this is the green mop goes in.
Bionic Bigfoot said, "Whip, you're late."
Why is there green mops from last weekend? The other Gertrudes. Let's see. Anything's in the green mop.
Aquatic Moose said, "Careful sneezing with the pooch around."
Could be deadly. Especially for me. Maybe if there's a cat involved, it'd be deadly for her too. Him and her. Okay. Seeing the remnants of an egg. It's chewed. Huh. Not really seeing any.
Select Pet said, "I don't know the septic details, but apparently some add air pumps like this, and when I researched options, I found out the design was originally for septic systems, and I saw them cheaper."
Oh, that's a good idea. I have to look into that. There is an egg there. Right, so there's some eggs in here, but it looks like there's a lot more in the brown one than there is in the green one. It's empirical evidence, but we'll take it. All right, so that's green. Blue mop's coming out. Been in here. Since this, get it to reset it. Bear with me a second. All right. Set it on this bucket to dry. I gotta blow my nose again. Yeah, I see Andy's question. Good morning, Whip. Talking about air pumps. Yeah, we were discussing this loud piston pump.
KJE Aquatics said, "Good morning."
Good morning, KJ Keith. What's up, man? Talking about this thing, this loud thing that's making all the background noise. I'm gonna replace this with something. Trying to figure out what. I could do that linear piston pump, like the LA48-5 or whatever the heck we're talking about. Snail. Let me. Oh, I'm here. I want to take a look at what the.
SWFL Aquatics said next time switch mops put brown where green was green where brown was. See if ant difference.
230. Not horrible. Yeah, that's a good idea. I did put them in like the corner of the tank, and the flow just kind of pushed them around. So wherever they ended up is where they ended up. I guess the brown one was close. Yeah, it was closer to the front. All right, might have to try that. I got to get blue mops, but I don't know if I have enough blue mops to put around in there. Hang on, let me see how many blue mops. If I got red here, here's blue.
Peplin Creek Aquatics said Gemco sells a LPH26 if you think the 45 is too big.
Is that they also sell diaphragm pumps, which are pretty decent for putting air out. Those are, you gotta move. Thank you. I know a couple of, I know somebody who has called Gemco, and that's what they recommended because I guess she had a shed that she has her fish tanks in, a she shed, and yeah, they actually talked her out of the linear piston pump and told her to get the diaphragm one, and she's happy with it. It's everything she needs. It's quiet. That's the big thing. Tired of hearing it buzz like 24/7. Can actually hear it upstairs in the living room. Getting a little out of hand. Alright, I do not have enough blue mops to do the whole experiment with the brown and green, so
SWFL Aquatic said I have a $25 air pump running 40 drops, but is loud but okay it's outside.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I want to avoid the loud part. That's what I want to avoid. So we'll look into it here in a minute. We'll take a look at Gemco, but let me finish doing these mops. And then start that water change and take a look. Alright. Go over here. This is the Cyanodorsalis. There is one no longer a
John
fry,
McKenzie
honestly.
said, "Good morning, weirdos."
Good morning, John. Thanks for joining us. I did have a flashlight a second ago. Now I don't. Not in my pockets. Not in my hand. Here. Coffee. Let's put the coffee in me. How on earth do I lose a flashlight that I was just holding? I don't understand, man. Where does it go? Buzz, right? I don't know. Bring it over here. Set it down. What did I do with it, man? Was that my computer? There. Alright. That's stupid. Okay.
Select Pet said, "I've been known to use a flashlight to look for the flashlight that I'm using."
Yeah, kind of how I feel. I swear I had it in my hand. Where are you? Find the stream just to see what I did with it. Zoe, come on now. Why are you in the way? Where is my phone, too? Oh my god, I'm losing everything. Alright, phone's over there. No flashlight here. Oh, there it is. I see it. Found it. I don't know why I put it there, but I did. Okay. Sorry, this worm. There is a fry in here. I just saw him swimming a second ago. Yeah.
Bionic Bigfoot said, "You'll find it later."
There he is. There he is. Getting bigger. I think that's a female. So far, nothing else, man. Need to get more of these. Cyanodorsalis. Salis. This is the blue mop. Boom. Give this a good rinse.
Select Pet said, "To find your phone, shout, 'Hey Siri, where are you?'"
Fortunately, my phone is not an Apple. Okay. I'm going to take the mop that's in. Okay. There. That feels warm. Like the temp on that. Let's see if we got any eggs. Just hoping. Looking good though. I don't see any. Womp womp. Gonna have to start that fry. Put it in a different situation. Alright. Mop. It's here. There. Let's go down. Now this one's always full of fry. Alright, I literally lost the flashlight. I was standing in this. What am I doing, man?
Fishcapade said, "Good morning, all."
Good morning! Alright, came over here. Squish, squish, no, I don't see the flashlight. Over there, squish, squish, no flashlight. How do I lose the flashlight? Like, literally, what am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, well, I didn't move from this area.
Aquatic Moose said, "Will pseudomoguls lay in a mop if plants like Val and Crypts are around?"
They will. I do think they'll lay in the plants too. That's one of the reasons why I took all the. I had a bunch of guppy grass in one of the tanks. What did I do with that stupid flashlight, man? Puppy, where is it? Blaming you, puppy. Let's see, it's not there. No. Dude. Oh, I'm gonna geek out. I'm gonna freak out. I see a whole bunch of babies in here. I don't know if you can see them.
Whip's World said Night Owl recommends Pond Force air pump. He has had 3 running for as many as 5 years, and they're still super quiet. He said one will run as many as 40 tanks, I think.
Cool.
He release a short yeet a day.
Night
Long
Owl
Family
Aquatics,
Shoal
okay.
said maybe turn the lights off and look for the shine.
I was literally looking at that tank. It's not in my pockets. Dude. What is going on here? Am I really losing it? I mean, I may have lost it, but I'm going to start the RO water moving too. Like, I was just right there. No. Not there, not there. I remember moving from that spot. What the hell? This is like my life, man.
Aquatic Moose
Every
said
day.
when you tell truly, stop looking, then you will find what you seek.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is so annoyingly frustrating.
Fishy Thing said, "Ah, I need help from my fish people, please."
Do it. What do you need? Maybe we can help. Apparently, I can't keep track of things from minute to minute. I don't know what use I'm going to be. Like, seriously, how did I lose that flashlight? I didn't go anywhere. Around the usual places I would stash things, like on top of objects, setting down. Talking about that, I showed it.
Bionic Bigfoot said Jason is lost today.
I'm going to lose it today. Bonnie's in protest mode. Alright, whatever. I don't have a flashlight, so I don't understand why I don't have a flashlight. Oh, God. Found it. Why did, I mean, dude. Not putting this down. Staying in my hand or my pocket. Move on. I don't know if you can see all those babies. Bunch. See at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Whip's
6,
World said try all your pockets
7.
at least twice.
I did. It was sticking. The thing is, it's magnetic, and I always just stick it somewhere and just walk away, and then I don't remember where I stuck it. And there's 100 things I can stick it to, but there are a lot of frying here. Counting at least 6, 7, 2, 4, 6.
Aquatic Moose said pockets. Floor. Underneath a ledge.
Going in my pocket now. All right, those are the frittatas, by the way. I'm gonna put the eggs in there. I'm gonna put the mops in there.
Bionic Bigfoot said I have 3 flashlight. What 1?
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like I need 3 flashlights. Oh yeah, a ton of eggs. There's always a ton of eggs in here. Let's take the blue mop out. Other mop in. Let's rinse this blue mop. Blue mop. New blue mop can go in the tank. Keep going, puppy. All right, let's check Luminatus. I have not been having very much success with eggs on the Luminatus, honestly. Sure why. What do I do with this? I'm gonna. I seriously think I'm gonna lose in about 2 minutes. And Zoe, go that way. Go get in your bed. Get in your bed. Let's go.
3G said, did you say flashlight?
I have no idea why she's constantly under my foot, but it's driving me nuts. Get out of my way, you stupid dog. All right. Move camera back a second. Slid back on. Test the TDS of this. $150, that's not bad. Got to test this one. This one used to be really high because every time I put the mop in there, it's full of salt water. 850, 950, I'm sorry. So we may have to.
Whip's World said if I had 3 flashlights, that would just challenge the fitchel finger of fate to have me lose all 3.
Exactly.
If I had 5, I would lose 5.
That's exactly how it goes,
Aquatic
man.
Moose said Rip Leon the lobster.
Leon! Poor Leon. Poor little Leon. Monty's just chilling. See his new collar? He's got a little manta ray on it. Little manta ray. What, you got a new collar and everything? You got your bow? Got little octopuses and sea turtles. Alright. Got my This is the That's the way. Have any loomies?
Victor C said the pet cat needs an agent.
Yeah. Luck with that. This tank needs some water. I think I drained it the one week and I never filled it back up.
Aquatic Moose said Ascot.
The other cat. Seen her yet? Alright, I don't see any fry. Let's pull this blue mop out. Bunch of algae stuck in it. Not algae, moss. Flashlight's going in my pocket. Rinse this mop out real quick. Set this up dry. So you're out here again. Get in your bed. Alright, here up. See any eggs? Yeah, there's some eggs in here. Well, that's a good sign. Now we just need them to hatch. I saw at least 3 or 4 in there. Alright, let's test this TDS. Resolve. 201. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. RB Animals and Movies. I have a rescue to pick up this week for Growfish and Pleco. Cool. Cool. Alright, so blue mop goes into this tank. Now, water for this is currently filling. Minute. Now I have started mops again with the Celebes rainbows. What's in here? You have anything that living in this tank? This used to be, I had the Medacas fry in this tank. No. Seeing anything there. And I just kind of let it go. I do still put dry food in here just to keep the snails alive and the cycle going. Tank needs a little water. That was aquarium co-op, whatever that thing is called. Easy flow thing. I don't know. Problem is, like in a tank like these small tanks, you have to make sure that like this, it's no longer underwater. It's now bubbling right there. Nope. There is nothing. I don't see anything here but snails. Let me see what the TDS is. But I'm going to put the Celebes mops in this. 59. That's still pretty soft as far as TDS is. Alright, let's find the Celebes. I have a mop in this tank. Tanks feel warm to me, so I guess it's just the day. I see any eggs in this mop. Maybe? Yes. See some eggs. My thumb's an egg. Is this like jelly looking stuff? I don't know. Disgusting. It's weird. Might be snail eggs. Probably is snail egg. Oh, there's another one. There are a couple eggs in one. And another one. It's 4. Probably more. Alright, we'll put that there. Let that hang. Need to grab one of the mops that I just rinsed. And that. Oh well. Back in there. Sign I need some more mops. Have to make more soon. Okay. So those are the fry. This tank I gotta figure that. Maybe I need a freshwater cyano tank. I don't know. Or I gotta acclimate them back to brackish. I am going to take this, shove it. Here's the. So, I only take half the gallon. Alright, we'll just give it the whole gallon. Boom. 1 gallon. Set that there. Start filling up another one. I gotta top off that bottom one. That's about it for that. Let's go over here. Let's look at this cyanodorsalis tank. It's a disaster. We're gonna do something about that real quick. And this tank next to it, oh my god. It's empty. Well, it's like evaporating. There's no fish in there. Oh, not. It's not even, sponge isn't even underwater anymore. Yeah, it's pretty stagnant in there. Should, something about that. Maybe we should do something about that. Something about this first. I gotta clean this glass. Turn this on. Oops, I spooked one. Spooked a flounder. If I clean this glass, we can feed them a little bit. Settle in. Clean the substrate there. Alright. Probably good enough. Should do a little bit of a water change. To here. This little siphon. This will work. Lets me get a small bucket. What is in this bucket? Rinse it. Bum bum bum. Alright, what you doing? Just chilling? Oh, it's just chilling. Whoops. Bonked it. Alright, here's to no water in the mouth. Good luck. Trying to suck up whatever I can. That's probably good enough. Bada bing, bada boom. Or maybe you guys can see him in there. What's it look like? Oh. Tank. Try and suck up anything. Nope, nothing moving in there. It's out real quick. I already have some pre-mixed jugs. Okay, let's grab a jug. I think these are gallons. Say 128 fluid ounces. Gallon. All right. Shit. Let me make sure this has salt in it before. I always paranoid about this. Let me double check. Make sure I put salt in here. Not that I think it would hurt anything in this tank if they. Because everything in here is pretty what's the word? Euryhaline. It can rapidly go from salt, fresh to salt. How rapid is rapid? Yeah, this is definitely salty. Let's try. Yep. Cool. A little less salty, but it's probably for the better. I try to do it like 1.015, 1.6. This is like 1.4 and a half. So slightly less salt. But I don't think it's going to matter at all. Anybody know anybody that keeps Cyanodorsalis? Because I would really, really like to get some more. Point me in a direction. I'm kind of keeping my eye on Aquabid, but I haven't seen anything. And honestly, it's the same like 3-4 sellers on Aquabid. It's Dance Fish, and Roseline 17, something like that. What? It's Marcel. He's a pretty well-known name in the rainbow fish community. What in the living hell is in this? Yeah, there's like all sorts of junk floating in this water. And I really don't know why. This was a sealed thing. Maybe before we filled it. Unless it's like some sort of like bacteria forming in here. No, there's definitely. Let me shake this up. Clean this out. That was one of algae, not the other. They're up in the same spot. There's definitely algae in here. Grab this lid before I lose it. Alright, we'll leave that off to the side. We'll take the other one that doesn't have algae in it. Actually, there is some algae in the bottom of this. Alright. Guess I should store these in the dark. I know it's just algae, it doesn't hurt much. I have this. Why is nothing easy? Come on. Stupid lid. Jeez. The hardest trash can lid I've ever had to get off. I think it's 10 gallons? Might be 15.
Victor C said, liked.
Liked! Thanks, Victor. I liked too. Alright, I'm going to test saltness real quick. So much junk around. Let's see where this is at.
Eric Wyrock said, good morning, fishy fam!
Yo! Good morning, Eric. Alright. This will work. Alright. I'm going to leave that go for a little while. I'm going to keep the lid off of these so they dry out. Let's see. Jugs. Or I gotta wash those or something. Alright. Moving on. We'll let that settle out for a little bit and then we'll think about feeding. Okay. But we gotta deal with this. This is a mess. There's nothing in this tank except for algae. This was brackish, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it brackish, so I think what I should do is fill it up and then clean it. A huge water change, maybe? I'm going to fill it up so I can clean it. Let's put it that way. Some space here. Water everywhere. I saw somebody on Aquabid selling one of these flounders. It was a large one. I don't know how big. It didn't give a size. It just said large for $100 for one flounder. I was like, whoa! I am not doing that. I was gonna be like, yo, I'll go back to my local fish store and see if they can get more. But I am not paying $100 for one of them. That seems a little ridiculous. What's up?
Fishcapade said, sounds like you should breed flounder.
Yeah, really. That, heck yeah. I have to figure out, I don't know if, like, I don't think there's a whole lot of people having success with breeding flounder. I know there's got to be a way, right? Should work on that. I mean, it's probably very similar to the ocean, right? There are flounder farms, aren't there? I don't know if people are just catching all that flounder commercially. Stupid buckets in my way. This is why I don't like these buckets. This RO jug. Pulling this one back up. I'm gonna fill up that Sotheby's Rainbow
Fishcapade said, Jason, how are the Pandageras?
So far so good. We can look at them here in a minute. Let me finish filling this up. Let me finish doing that tank. We still got to do the water testing. And we got to look at, what do you call it? Air pumps. Oh, and I got the, I can show the plants from Aquarium Co-op. I guess I can set a camera up over there. Give me a sec. Put them in the tank too. We'll do that when we do the water testing because they're going in that tank. All right. Cool.
Elaine said, have you tried brackish shrimp or snails?
No. I would like them. Somebody was selling brackish shrimp on one of those, heck was it? I think Skipper had somebody on his stream. He's doing brackish shrimp. That would be cool. I'd be down for that. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on that. I think, I don't know if that was Toya from, I don't know if she's from the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County or the Cichlid Club of York, but I've seen her at some swaps. Stick her. That's a little bit.
Fishcapade said, Jason, feel free to come water. Change my tank next. LOL.
It started business. Professional aquarium maintenance and supply. Pam's. Alright, that's that. Pretty grim. Why is there like no air coming out of this? Because the thing is turned down. I'm gonna drain that and probably fill it back up. That a few more times, like before I put anything in it, but I'm just gonna do it once for now.
Crazy Four Seahorses said, hey there, welcome to the algae spot. You can't believe how good it grows.
You know it. And I gotta do something about the sink. This faucet's getting worse. Need to replace it. It's on the huge list of things to do. Let's try and suck up all this junk in the bottom here. Cyanobacteria. There's some plant life in here, but this is not going to live. Yes.
Crazy Four Seahorses said, I see the Cyanos are doing really good that month.
Mm-hmm. Really, really good. Look at that, my saltwater tank needs maintenance too. That in a little bit. The water out the end of this thing is running blue. Ooh, snap. Step on that. Camera. Why are we leaning so hard to one side? There we are. We're changing this environment from brackish to fresh, I guess.
Congratulations, Select Pet, on the membership milestone. Select Pet has been an extraordinary aquarist for 11 months.
Right on, man. Congrats. The only thing I got to worry about is the heater getting exposed. So. Chooch a minute. Here, let's take a look over here. Saltwater tank.
Select Pet
Look at
said
all the
going
beautiful
brackish
fish.
to fresh. That's right, get that salt out of here.
Right. Well, at least in that tank. It's over here. Brackish to fresh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I should move the mop, that to the mop tank for them. It would be a whole lot easier. Yep, this saltwater tank's a mess. Take care of that too. It's been neglected.
Select Pet said just go ahead and make that one fresh too, Jason.
Might as well. It's tempting. Not that tempting. All right, we're getting down to the wire here.
Crazy Four Seahorses said, if you need some green cyano, I got some in my better tank growing if you
don't
want to
worry.
expending the collection.
Don't worry. I had green growing in here, and red growing in here, and red growing in here, and red and green growing in there. Green growing back there. I got it covered, man. Thanks for the offer. This tank is almost empty. Tank is almost empty. My hose.
Select Pet said, we all know Jason's favorite color is black. That's why he adds that color algae to all the tanks.
The secret's out. Alright, let's do that. Empty. Okay. Alright, let's fill this up.
Lovely, Dave.
Yep. Fill this back up and move on. Boom.
Thank you, Select Pet E, very much for the 10 gifted memberships.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man. And congrats to anybody who got one. Goes a long way around here. Memberships. Fuels the channel.
Select Pet said time to share some love.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
RB Animals and Movies said Jason, I have to run. I have a yard and a house to clean for a neighbor.
Good deal, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hit that like on the way out. I appreciate it. Take care, man. I'm just stirring up a whole bunch of muck. Gonna let it ride.
Daniel Vella said good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Daniel. I'm gonna set this over here, probably because I'm gonna use it again. No. Calling that done for now.
Whip's World said at Select Pet, that's very cool of you.
That is very cool of you. Alright, let's do this. This is out of control. It's out of control. Gotta clean this glass. Get a doohickey. Ooh. Let's get the siphon. Master Siphodius. Siphondius.
Select Pet said, I figure I get more value than I pay out of these streams. My Sunday feels weird without them.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
Fishcapade said, Jason, how do you make sure the water you're filling with is a good temp? Might be a stupid question, but you have to remember I'm used to filling tanks 1-gallon jugs at a time.
Yeah. Somewhere I'm not gonna suck up something. My fill tube is on a mix valve, like a hot-cold mix. It's just kind of like roughly around where I need it. So I think every couple, like, every season I gotta kind of take it. Like, what is it? I jacked in a bunch of water in this tank over there and realized it was like 40-degree water, and half the fish were like pretty much stunned from the whatever top off I did. So I was like, oh, I gotta check the mix valve, because it was, seasons change, so the cold water coming in, it gets colder. Let's put it that way. So then it doesn't mix. I mean, the hot, cold are mixing at the same rate, right? Got to turn off the canister filter. Unplug this. So every so often I check it to make sure it's still kind of like
Select Pet said, Mel, we need to
65,
get you
70-ish.
upgraded to a Python.
Mel got a Python, didn't she? I think she said she finally got a Python. And the Python protector works. The one I sent her. Well, she wanted, I think. I don't remember. Giveaway these. 3D printed these to put on the end of the python, so I don't suck up little fish. Fish. Uh-oh. That wasn't a,
Fishcapade said, I just got me one.
disconnected.
New to it, which is why I asked good memory, Jason.
Thanks. I'm going to take this apart. Clean this filter. Put that out. Dunk on it. Go. Seconds here to clean this. Good enough. This is just a surface skimmer. But I do notice that when it gets clogged up, it doesn't. They don't work. Who would have knew? This is where we gotta.
Select Pet said, Mel, stick your finger in the tank, then in the water stream, and adjust until... Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Whoa. Some sort of disease and die. Dr. House won't be able to figure it out. What's wrong with this dude? Is he injected by some sort of weird snail? Alright. Still gotta clean some of this glass. Not having a room. Always nice when you can see in the tank, right? Off. Put that back.
Whip's World said, J-Dog. Might I buy one of those end caps thingamabobs you print for the pythons? How does that work exactly? Assuming you still have some to sell.
Well, I can print them up for you. They,
Fishcapade said, Jason, have you tried magic erasers for glass cleaning? I prefer it to the mag float.
Oh, really? No, see, what makes me weird about that is, like, you're putting whatever that magic eraser thing is, like, that's degrading. When it gets smaller, everything in that tank, it's going in your tank. I think it's melamine. I don't know how good or bad that is for things, but I don't know. About it. Yeah, Whip, I just got to print it up. I got to get the printer up and running. But I have different size grates too. Like this is the medium size one. I have one that's like half as many, like it's large, it's got bigger holes. Basically meant to keep like big fish out. Like my blind cave tetras will swim up with the big. And then I have like a small one. It's meant for more like smaller fish like guppies and stuff, so you're not sucking them up. I think this is change.
Select Pet said I used the magic eraser too well, the generic version. Oh, Jason, you're selling those Python protector things at the Clash and OCA, right?
Well, I don't think I'm making it to the OCA, but I can bring some to the Clash for sure. That's a good way out. I got to get my printer up and running, man. It's been down. It's just a matter of, it takes a little bit, you know. Got to tune it in. But I certainly can print some. Gogoro. Cooking. Cool. Okay. Need to move some stuff out of the way here. Water. Untangling some cords here, bear with me. That over there. This goes over there. Oh, my back. Oh. Alright, we gotta wrap this hose up. Salt water. Dun dun dun. Okay. Stop this. Get it in the water. Let's move the bucket, or whatever this thing is, trash can.
Whip's World said,
Gotta move you guys
this
real
is
quick.
for a tank with older patricular fry. Maybe the smaller holes would be safer. I haven't done a water change on that tank in over a month now because I don't want to lose any fish.
Yeah, hang on a second, I can see that. Alright. Back. That's where I keep my salt water in a bucket or in a trash can. Yeah, I'll go through it with you here in a minute when we go look at the air pump. Remind me. When we're over at the computer, I will pull up my schematics. Show you the different size holes. I don't think I have the other ones printed. If I did. Or I think I gave them all away, all the other ones. Oh, here. This one's broken though.
Fishcapade said, Jason, can you print an end cap that wouldn't suck shrimp up?
Maybe
one that fits a regular siphon. Or the python.
Well, I would do it for the python.
I don't use the python on the shrimp tank for fear of loosing them.
I do have a one that's basically each one of these holes is twice as many as the last one. Like this is the large, right? Now this one I dropped it one too many times and it shattered, but that's the size. This is the medium, and then there's one that has like each one of these holes would be twice as many. Like this is twice as many holes as that, and then the small would be twice as many holes as this. The holes just get smaller. So yeah, I mean I could probably make. But the problem is at some point the holes get too small, and then the water doesn't come through, or it's it takes forever. So what's the point? What is with this stupid thing? Stop falling off. Go just clean that glass. That siphon or that suction cup. You know, can they invent a suction cup that actually frickin' works?
Select Pet said, "Could you add a piece of Seichi's cloth in the cap between the cap and the python?"
Yeah, you could easily do that. Could also do like pantyhose or whatever. That's what Fishymon does. He takes his pantyhose off and then
Fishcapade
uses
said,
them.
Jason. "I think you sent me the medium. I can't remember, but I love it."
Cool. All right. So salt water over there. Tank over here. Let me. I'm gonna double check to make sure that the water is salty. Because, like I say, trust myself. Trust myself because I've screwed myself in the past. Past me does some dumb stuff, and future me always regrets it. If only we could just get along. Only get along. All right. Got salt. I grab my pump. Oh yeah, where's my pump? I don't have my pump anymore. If I use that, that's gonna take forever. Oh, what do I gotta do here? I guess we can try it. Bought this little pump here. This is like too slow. Not loud. Let's try it. On full chooch. Plug. It's because I sacrificed my other pump for my siphon pass-through thing. I need to get back. Yeah, allow that. Alright, ain't too bad. It's gonna take a hot minute though. It's gonna be making that horrible noise the whole time. Not so bad when it's like resting on the thing. It starts making that horrible noise. When it's just floating in the air. All right. Oh, that sounds horrible. My hands in there. I don't know. It's probably because it's a cheap pump. Alright, that ain't too bad right now. We'll just let it go. It's gonna take a minute. Getting worse. Here, let's try something. See if I can get it to stay off the ground. That works. No! Here, let me grab this hose once. Power. How about not the hose, the power cord? How about that? There we go. Alright. Look at all my little serious snails. 4 of them. 2 clowns. Dotty back. Shrimp. Whole lot of algae. There's Dotty back. Where the shrimp is at the moment. He's probably hiding. Second, waiting. The clown's usually inside that helmet thing. Shrimp is usually up underneath that. We'll see. Oh, you know what I can do while we're here? We can empty protein skimmer.
Fishcapade said gasp. I almost forgot
Eduardo! Will he be summoned again today? Eduardo. All right. Back on. In. Let it do its thing. All right, that's going to take a while to fill up. So I'm going to here so all in that. Okay. Moving on.
Congratulations, Window Licker, #5 on the membership milestone.
That it?
Window Licker #5 has been an extraordinary aquarist for 18 months.
You're gonna wonder what happened. Congrats, man. A long time. And yeah, man. I am going to put this little alarm there so that I know I have it just resting up there. Whip, this is how I
Window Licker #5 said
fall.
morning, Mr. Manifesto.
Good morning. I first of all I bend these prongs out a little. That's a little too much. Puppy really hates that noise. And then I just kind of like rested on the slip here. Prongs like in the water, or where the water would be. And when it gets too high, it'll start beeping, hopefully. Or it falls in half the time, and then I gotta wait 2 days for it to dry out. Use again. Alright, I'm gonna leave this camera here. I'm gonna move this camera over there. We are going to look at a plant. Now, I ordered them
Fishcapade said
Sunday. Ordered them on Sunday.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics. Jeff Kane said the bot had to read it slow.
Yeah.
You know, the whole window liker thing.
Sneezed. Alright. Okay. Weren't sure if I did or didn't, were you? Like, what happened? What happened? Where is it? Alright. I gotta switch cameras. Oh yeah. That stupid thing fell off again. God. I don't understand. I just cleaned the glass. Why can't you just make suction cups work? Just why? Oh man, my chat stopped. Stopped at to use the mag for the magic eraser. There we go.
Fishcapade said, and one more time,
Bipolar Fish Keeper, good morning. Did you get your gift card? I'm pretty sure that was emailed, right? Hope it went to you and not somebody else.
Whip's World said I was going to do this earlier, but then I just didn't. Now that Mel has reminded me, Eduardo!
If Eduardo only knew what was happening. Okay. We're looking at that. Let me go back to this. I got it. Thank you again. Sure thing, man. Joy. All right. So yeah, that last stream, I ordered plants from Aquarium Co-op. That was a Sunday. I got them on Wednesday. Now they were shipped with a 72-hour heat pack. However, when I got these plants, the heat pack was ice cold, and the plants were pretty chill. So I stuck them in this tank, and it's been a week and a half, getting close to Wednesday will be 2 weeks. So I think we're all right. Nothing seems to be like, definitely dead.
Select Pet said, I need just a little of some of you all's energy. I'm still dragging this morning. I think I stayed up too late.
Yeah, I know that. But, Hydra on these leaves. It's possible that the Hydra came in with, got here. See Hydra in the tank too. So it could be that the Hydra just got on the leaves. Or it came with Hydra, one of the two. But anyway, they seem to be alright. I'm gonna plant these in at least these bigger ones. These 4 are going in the 75 Geo tank. Parvas. Parva. And the Lotus. I don't know where I'm doing with those yet, so I might just keep them in here. Just to the water. You guys are doing pretty good. At some point I gotta put them in with the other colony. That's really what I need to do is, maybe I'll do that in a little bit. Let's put those 4 plants in the 75, test the water, do the water change, and then think about moving. Gotta do some culling. Celebes.
Window Liquor #5 said they look like a good size.
Yeah, they're not bad. They look decent. Oh, and they haven't like completely died in like the week, so I guess it's a sign that they're not dead. Hang on a second, my nose. This jug of RO that's sitting here. Okay. And we will. Okay. Still filling up tank water over there.
Benjamin Peters said, Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, sir. Joining us. Alright, I guess let me move this back here. Get this a little bit lower.
Fishcapade said, oh, new plants!
New plants.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said, wake up, Skull Aquatics, a.k.a. Curtis.
Uh-oh. Wake up, Skull! Alrighty. I guess testing should be first. So, clicker here. Button. Let's do some testing. That out of the way. That out of the way. Test tubes. Test tubies.
Whip's World said, John, I feel that. I didn't rack out until 2 a.m. and then I was up at 6:30 this morning. Well, not up, just awake. Technically, I'm still in bed.
Nice. Well, I know the feeling, man. I, however, went to bed and I was out with birthday dinner with some friends last night. And I got home like 10:30-ish. Bed right away after that. Then I woke up to the cats squabbling on the windowsill behind my head. Apparently little Lily was hungry. When she gets hungry, she starts beating up Monty. Whatever reason. And Monty's just like, okay, what do I do? She's
Daniel
hangry.
Velas said, "That is my fav tank Jason. Love Crips and that wood."
Thanks, man. Yeah, the Crips are doing well in here. I did just get some Anubias to put in too. So maybe when we get into the Celebes tank, grab some Crips from there too. That's where like most of my Crips come from.
Select Pet said, "Same
That
here."
tank.
Whip fell asleep around 2 or 3 and woke up at 7 and grabbed the phone real fast. I thought I was missing the stream.
Oh, can't miss this, man. This is important. All right. Files. S2Bs. Let's go over here. Put on one of these. And things that do need iron. Forgetting about that. I gotta order some easy iron. Not hurt to do with some iron. Okay. It takes the longest, the phosphates, right?
Fishcapade said, "Only the best stream on YouTube." Is it just me? Or is there less BBA in that tank?
Well,
I mean, the
let's hope.
filters still have the Titanic vibe, but otherwise.
Maybe this is actually starting to work.
It could work!
Windowlicker
never know.
#5 said, "Sorry for being late. I got in at 3 a.m. finishing up 68 hours and change of a work week.
Oof.
Maximum overdrive. I am the Zamboni. LOL."
I am the Zamboni. Nice. Well, sucks you had to work so much, but not right now, man. Enjoy. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. We haven't tested in 2 weeks. Some of these air bubbles out of here. That there. Press and hold.
Fishcapade said, "Shake that booty."
Shake your booty. Alright, let's add the calibration button. Sec. Let's open up this packet. Get to the packet? What the heck?
The moneyless maven, Shirley, said,
Shirley's
"Shake,
here.
shake, shake."
Good morning. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. And shake, shake, shake. Doing with the salt water. So far, so good. Slowly chooching. Rinse off. Let's get air bubbles off. And press and hold. 3 minutes, we will know. At which we did not know. All right. Over here and
Fishcapade said Shirley has arrived, everyone, so stop talking about her.
Shh. Sidetrack. My sheets. That. Today is March 2nd, 3:02.
The moneyless maven, Shirley, said why. Let me join. I know all the good juicy stuff.
Right. Ow. Oh my god, I just zapped myself. What? Headache. That's the TDS. Where we're at. 446. That's up. That seems up. Nope, it's down. 446. Down from last week. Last time I tested. 2 weeks ago. I didn't test last week. Probably should have, but I didn't. Alright, what are we doing? We're waiting for these tests. I'm gonna have to start doing water changes here in a minute. Kinda wanna wait till the tests finish before I start digging my hands in the tank and get all sidetracked and forget about it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna pull out the 4 plants. Tray here. Nubius.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said, did you water change last week?
I would water change during the week. I did the bypass siphon thing. Bypass drain, whatever we're calling it. And I let it run for like 12 hours, man. So it did like a 50, 60 volume. Going with 60 gallons. But it does it, over 12 hours. And it's, it's slowly diluting, not just changing. Let's see. That's real close to being done. 2 seconds, 1 second. Phosphate is dun 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 0.23. 0.23. Last time it was 2.9.
Fishcapade said Jason aren't the Garras in there? I'm giving them the credit for less BBA Lowell.
They are not in there. Garras are in 20 long with my what's the word? Not pigments. Habrosis cories. Look at that in a sec. Camera over there now. Oh, we're waiting for the other test to finish, which is another minute and a half.
Whip's World said, how is the back anyway?
You
Are
know,
you doing all right now?
I'm
I
living.
know at our age the back is never good, but less bad perhaps.
Yes, it's less bad. Let's put it that way. I don't see any pandas at the moment, but I know they're in here. There's one. Clicker. Ow. See if we can see anything. That one. Kara's ate all of my
Fishcapade
BBA.
said, I'm still giving them the credit, Jason.
Well, this tank has some BBA in it, and they haven't touched it. Saw one behind there by the filter. I don't know where he's at the moment. Some hair algae in here. I could probably grab Abrosis. Green hair algae. Gotta love it. Guess it's better than all the cyanobacteria I had in this tank at one point.
That's lovely, that is.
Select Pet said, well, crap. In the house by myself, and someone just stole the scissors I was just using. Or maybe I laid them down somewhere.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I never lose anything. All right, phosphates are done. It's 20.6. Last week it was 21.8. So we're down a little bit.
PNW Aqua said, good morning, folks.
Good morning. Good morning.
The moneyless maven,
Thanks for
Shirley,
joining us.
said, just thought I'd mention, Girl Scout cookies rock my socks off.
Ooh, yeah.
Window Licker #5 said Elaine was wondering
too
if the
many of those.
BBA was down, and did you adjust the light?
I did adjust the light, and that was like weeks ago. It's been a while now. So maybe it's starting to pay off. BBA did look a little better, huh? Take a look.
Barbara Jackson said, good morning, Jason and everyone.
Good morning, Barbara. Joining us. All right, let's look at the results of the tests. Here we go. This is bam. We had a little spike last week. A little bit. Down from that on guesses. Spike here with the nitrates. We're down a little bit. We'll spike here with the phosphates, but we're down a little bit. So I guess last week didn't do the water change. I didn't do it that week, and I didn't do it Sunday, but I did it this past week. So, there. You're there.
Select Pet said, okay, I give up. When I make the half-hour drive to the store later, I'm buying 10 pair of scissors.
Buy some flashlights too, man. They seem to go missing a lot. All right. Might be a little close. Oh man, I keep getting zapped. That time the water shocked me. Must be dry outside because keeps getting zapped. All right, I'm gonna put these test tubes away real quick before I forget. Rinse. Rinse. Some of this RO I just did and rinse, rinse, rinse. Minerals hanging out. I actually need to test my RO because I'm pretty sure I'm due to change some filters. I have a feeling that PDSs are climbing. All right, there's that. There's that. Now, here. Spewing so much air. Saltwater tank's filling up. In the meantime, down here, oh, that hurts an knees. Maybe I should bring you down.
Window Licker #5 said Lowell, the wife, did the same thing and bought 10 flashlights. Now we flashlights all over the house.
You still can't find one when you need one.
said, Jason, is that wave maker still chooching?
It's still chooching. I saw it yesterday. I didn't check it this morning, but I believe it's still chooching. All right, we are gonna take
The moneyless maven,
Plants
Shirley,
out of their
said,
pots.
"Can you abandon teenagers at the fire department? Or is that just babies? Asking for a friend?
You
Not
know,
my teenager."
try. Guess it all depends on the age of the teenager. Rock wool. Gotta love it.
Elaine said I put red ribbon on stuff I keep losing. Hand pink waving.
Rock wool's better than these roots. It's gotta be a better way. Roots. The roots.
Barbara Jackson said, "They'll probably find their way back the Shirley."
Yep. As soon as they get hungry, they'll find their way back. I'm gonna try rinsing some of this stuff up. Ow. Oh. My God. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Cannot be. This thing out here. Python can go. Like extra cold water. There we go. Keep it warm. I'm gonna shock it. Yeah, that works surprisingly well. I'm not gonna be able to get all of it anyway, but I got a lot of it. Starting to get to the bottom here. Cool. All right. This is a nice big Anubias. Can't remember if this is. I have to look it up what I bought. I don't remember what type this is. I feel like.
The moneyless maven, Shirley, said adulting is no fun. I want to cancel the free trial I was given. How do I do that?
Well, you know, just gotta do what you want to do. Alright, let's get this rock wall out of here. It's coming out a lot easier. This one might have been not in the rock wall as long because it's actually got some dirt in here. This was clearly grown immersed. Guessing it has been converted. Let's hope. Rinse. And rinse.
P&W Aqua said, "Looks like hastifolia."
Yeah, I think it is. I think I got, well, there's border eye I got too. I think this one in my hand might be border eye. Could be hostifolia. I'll take a look. I get done here. Now we're gonna put this over there, I think, somewhere, but I gotta move some of this water out the way. You guys come over here. Stay with me.
Whip's World said death?
That's a way out. It's one way out. gotta get in here. Ouch. Oh. This is that one Anubius that's stuck in this crack. Apparently got pushed out of that crack. It's like literally like up in my space.
Fishcapade said I prefer the Benjamin Button approach, lol.
Go backwards.
P&W Aqua said Buteri tends to be rounder leaves and Hastifolia more elongated.
Yeah. I'll take a look. I know I have hostifolia in some of my tanks, but yeah. Barbara, I forget what I said. We'll take a look. Alright, let's see where we're at with this. This is really starting to make a lot of noise. I don't think we can no longer keep it suspended because it's almost out of the water. So we're just going to have to deal with a bunch of pump noise for a couple minutes. Alright. Can live with it. Can live with it. Solar tank's almost full. Alright, so we got those two in. This one looks like it's been growing in this for a little while. It's probably gonna be like the last one.
Whip's World said loud noises!
Gotta love it. It's time to rise and shine, Whip.
Fishcapade said I love lamp.
I love lamp.
Window Liquor #5 said did the plant come in an insulated coupe bag?
Dead. I have since thrown that out, but I guess people keep those for whatever, but
Select Pet said okay for
it's
its
one of
new
those things that
experiment
sits
idea.
in a room and then I
What
never
do you
use
think about
it.
using an automotive air compressor to inflate fish bags? Think I'll destroy much?
No, well, you checking like just like a pancake compressor or whatever, just a shop compressor? Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with that. It's just compressed air. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem. Don't think it'll be a problem at all. I mean, maybe too much pressure all at once, or maybe blowing bags out. But yeah, you can adjust that, right? There's a adjustment on those things. I use mine to blow out my computer like all the dust. I'm not supposed to, but I do.
The Nano Aquarium guy said good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Putting some new plants in the tanks. Now, I think this is a different. This might be the same as that. I'm pretty sure I got
The
two different
moneyless
kinds,
maiden,
but
Shirley,
well, I know I
said
got
time for
Parda.
experimenting.
So
Let
maybe
me
I'll
get
do
my
this.
Bunsen burner.
That's right. It's always time for experimenting around here. This is like the fish lab. Putting this right here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And left.
Fishcapade said only one way to find out
Falling
Select.
on my head like a
Also,
memory.
I'm sad Jason didn't get my Anchorman
Falling on my
reference for
head
shame.
like a
My
new
what?
emotion.
Barbara Jackson
Oh.
said I've used an old blow dryer on Cool to inflate fish bags. Worked pretty good.
I can see that working too, yeah. Good morning, Fishymon. I heard you back there singing. We were talking about your pantyhose earlier. And how you like to wear them on your python. After you're done wearing them. Let's rinse this rock wool. And that should be that. These tanks.
Elaine said I use the mesh bags the co-op plants come in to put substrate in so I can change dirt. The roots grow right through.
Bags. Huh. Well, my plant, this is what my plants came in, these little plastic things.
The moneyless maven Shirley said roar!
Roar! There's still a bunch of rock wool on this. I don't even get it.
Whip's World said if he didn't get yours, he likely didn't get mine either. Mel LOL that escalated quickly.
Well, I guess it should be fair. I've never seen the Anchorman, so it's probably why they're not getting the references. I'll put this in the middle here. Sound like a Minecraft villager. Whatever, good enough. Alright, we're calling that. Throwing all this rock wool out. These are containers. Give this a good rinse.
Fishcapade said Jason, you have to watch Anchorman tonight or else divorce time lower.
Maybe. I have a weird thing about movies, man. I don't know what it is. I'm very loath to watch movies. I have to be almost dragged to them sometimes. And it's because, like, I don't know, maybe I have ADHD. It's like, I can't stand sitting through a movie I don't like. Like it. Alright.
The moneyless maven Shirley said Anchorman will make your brain rot to mush. Don't do it.
See?
Fisherman
That's what I
64 said I wear pantyhose over my head at 711.
There you go. 711. Alright, I think we're pretty much good on the... Let's get back up here.
Aquatic Moose said I only come here for the mass BBA. What gives...
It's getting better, isn't it? You're like the third person to mention that.
Fishcapade said it's hilarious and Shirley is wrong as per usual.
There you go. Alright, I think we are good here actually, because... Alright, let me unplug. Come on now. Come on now.
The moneyless maven, Shirley, said no, Shirley just has better taste as per usual. Barbara Jackson said we only watch what we call short-ass movie. Less than 90 minutes is doable.
Well, see, it's not about the length of the movie. It's about the movie. Like, I don't know. I'm like... I don't know. I think the last movie, well, besides Godzilla, epic, by the way. I think I saw in the theater was
Aquatic
Blade
Moose
Runner?
said SpongeBob == brain rot or comedic gold.
Brain rot. 100% brain rot. I think that's actually been proven. Okay. Let's start that. What do you call it? What is the word? Canister filter. Jeez. Why am I having problems with words? I'm having problems with everything today. That's chooching though. Alright, cool. Give this a good wipe on. Wipe it down.
Fisherman 64 said good morning, everyone. And Jazrin.
Good morning, sir. Alright. That's cooking. I did start floating. Didn't even have to fix it. Stuck. Alright, well, that'll work. Surface skimming. Go down here. Guess now I gotta do the water change, right? Do that. This. Let's go over
Window
here.
Licker Hash 5 said, I'm looking forward to 1923. New season just started.
Oh.
Woot woot.
I'm like, I'm in 1923. I think I missed it by a little bit.
Fishcapade said, Jason, you can't get rid of all the BBA. It was your calling card. At least keep one BBA garden, like intentionally let it get wild.
Well, I don't think I'm going to have that much of a problem with that, honestly. Considering I haven't really won any battles. Just happens to look a little better today, okay? I don't take that as a... Continues, man. Alright, let's go.
Aquatic Moose said 1923 was the good old days. Whipping the Model T down to the farm stand.
Yup. At a whopping 12 miles per hour.
Fishymon64 said, Jazran, don't forget Fish Swap on the 15th. We going still right.
Yes. As a matter of fact, you called me last week. I didn't see
The
it till
moneyless
later,
maven,
and I totally forgot to call you
Shirley,
back.
said anything can be substrate if you're brave enough. Isn't that the song?
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's something else. Barbara Jackson said, I'm thinking of getting rid of my bottom row tanks and move them up. I find I just don't.
You just don't move them up, or you just... I know the bottom row tanks, man. I always tend to forget a lot of that stuff down there sometimes. And, you know how that can go. Be looking at over center. There we go. There we go. That should be better. I just don't pay attention to them. That's okay. There we go. Wait, did it just say I just don't and then it didn't finish the sentence? Oh, I just, okay. I see it now. What? Okay. These dudes here. Does look a little bit better with the plants. What time is it? It's 11. What's up? What I should do? That's filling up. I should, or whatever, draining.
The moneyless maven,
I should
Shirley,
get some
said Mel
worms.
does a lot of talking, but very little follow through. Fisherman64 said, if you want Ebo from Sabu Yamamoto, you have to let him know in advance.
Oh yeah, that's true. Are you getting some from him?
Whip's World said I made that call years ago, Babs. People say I still have room in the fish room, but my days of being on the floor on purpose are over.
Oh, yeah, I hear that.
Barbara Jackson said my dumb fingers hit send prematurely.
It's
LOI.
alright. I figured it out. Might have taken 3 hours, but I figured it out. We're gonna rinse some worms out while we're waiting. Because we are going to feed the founders. Just you know, these blackworms basically grow in swamp water or whatever. It's pretty nasty water, honestly. So,
Window Licker Hash 5 said Rip Gene Hockman.
Yeah, what? I mean, wild. Guess we'll figure it out when they figure it out. We were saying gas leak, but then it was suspicious. Who knows? wild, huh? Who knows? Alright, let's fill it up. Whoa! Almost spilled those worms everywhere.
Elaine said I put my 29-gallon tank on a coffee table. I still can't reach the bottom of it. The moneyless maven, Shirley said quick. Someone sing a Christmas song in Hebrew. Preferably Yiddish. That would be hilarious. Fishing on 64 said Jazrin
I
on
don't know how many Yiddish Christmas songs there are. Probably not a lot. Just saying. Yeah, but Fishy Man, I'll give you a call, man. I totally forgot to call you back.
Fishcapade said
sidetracked.
WTF Shirley's so random.
Alright, let me know if you're going to do it. Well, I'll call you, and we'll figure out the whole Evo thing. I definitely need some. I'm getting low. I'll be able to make it. You see that? I got to order from them and have it shipped, so if I could save the shipping, that'd be great.
Window liquor #5 said blame. The liver pills Jason.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should blame liver pills. Maybe I should take some more liver pills. My problems will be over.
Victor C said, Last Breath is a deep sea diver movie in theatres, now starring Woody Harrelson.
Oh yeah, I think I did see the previews for that. Like
Whips World said, Jason, I have the opposite is true for me. I see a ton of movies to distract me from the real world, and if you enjoy laughing, Anchorman is a must-see.
Oh yeah,
Anchorman 2,
just never got around
not
to it.
so much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll catch it sooner or later. Looking at the rainbow tank and the that power head, and it's still working. It just reminded me, what was it, a couple weeks ago when we took that rainbow out that was all swimming weird and whatever, and I put him in that quarantine tank? Yeah, he was dead the next day. So I don't know what happened to him, but he didn't make it. Rip. Alright, we'll do this water change. Set up camera for the flounders. Them. Look at air pumps. We'll chill out. Deal with that. Did I put that? No, I didn't. Yeah. While we're standing here, I can move the salt water back over. Up and over. Pretty much use this whole thing. So I am going to.
The moneyless maven, Shirley, said I'm going to try to wake up the terrible, horrible teenager. Wish me luck and fingers crossed she doesn't roast me with her fiery attitude. It's like dragon flame.
It is early for a teenager. Just putting that out there. It is a Sunday. You believe sleeping dragons lie. Honestly, my kid was pretty good about that though, but half the time I was like, you know what, just let him sleep. I remember when I was that age and how much I absolutely hated my parents for doing that crap to me all the time. Like, it's not 10 a.m., 11 a.m., get up. It's like, dude, I wanna. So, you know, teenagers got a lot of growing to do. They need to rest. They need to rest up.
The moneyless maven, Shirley, said I'm attending my hand at the whole child labour thing. So far, she's not cooperating. Gonna need to break out the cattle prod.
There's that. Do that. Give them ultimatums. You don't do this, cutting off your internet. All right. Man, I got warm in here. I got warm, 1 and 2. I need to make more mops. We're on the blue. Next one are purple mops. And I don't even have purple mops made, so I gotta write this journal. It's out there. Make purple mops. Just gonna monitor this from this chair for a minute. Oh my god. Oh yeah, let me see what I got from the aquarium co-op. So, aquarium coop. Cooping. Why does he keep telling me my current password is not secure? Just made me change my password last. Stuff. Like, dude, why did you make me change my password and then tell me it's not a good, and told me it was fine, but now it's not? So the password set. No. Let's try this one. Reset password. Boom. Password is not secure. Sorry. Sorry. Alright. If you want to read the chat. Saw the drama. Huh. I don't know what's happening in chat here. I'm just reading it. Apparently good or bad either. Everything is more hard opinion. Why?
Fishyman64 said I got a new air pump from Amazon to replace 4 individual pumps I had running. One was getting loud as hell.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. All right, anyway, let me look at my order here. Stop dealing with whatever that drama is. All right, they were Crypticorn Lucens, were the ones that I did not put in the tank.
Barbara Jackson said I saw a juvenile-sized stir-by Cory in with all the adults. I haven't brought any in quite a while, so must have been a surprise fry.
Yeah, that made it. That's cool. So it was Hostifolia was the longer, leafier looking one, and Barteri was the smaller one. So I got 2 Barteri, 2 Hostifolia. That's exact. All right, that's what I thought. I thought it was Barteri. Yeah, I said that even. Might have said Barteri. All right, so that's what I got: Hostifolia, Barteri, and Lucens. Cryptocorn loose ends, which I didn't put in the tank yet, and a Tiger Lotus bulb. We'll see how that dude does. Or anything. Okay, now let's go with a gem cove. This website is so I don't even know how to begin to describe it. Gonna happen. That. All right. Central air pumps. I mean, this website is from like 1990. But anyway, I believe this is the model I have. Oh, they do have a smaller one. Maybe that would be a better one. Linear piston.
Window licker #5 said watch out with rainbows and crypts. Mine ate the 2 I bought in one night bummer.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't have any rainbows in this tank though, so should be okay. All right, so here's Gempo. This is their linear air piston air. These are their open motor linear piston. This is like the one that's making all that crazy noise, right? They run hot and loud. They do put out the air. PSI 6, 5, and then the model I have is 1.5 PSI. So it'll keep pushing out air, but at low pressure. They also have these diaphragm pumps. Now, let me just see what this one. It's the small one. Diaphragm pumps. What did I say? It was like 15 airdrops or something like that, right? So the diaphragm air pump, 22 watt. It's 12 to 20 outlets. That would probably be enough. It's 15. Compact powerhouse and small, for smaller multiple tank air system. This matches much pumps. Supply fitted with proper outlet bar to allow best flow rate. 1/8 inch national pipe thread outlet port. That's what MPT says, by the way. National pipe thread. All right, get on this water. Let me stop this. Okay. I could do that. Let's see. Let me take a look at what the linear piston pump looks like. I mean, there's a difference of like $100 there too, so that might be the option. Just go with the cheaper one.
Window licker #5 said how much is the coupe one to compare. Corey swears by his says they are pretty quiet.
They are the linear piston pump.
Barbara Jackson said I love my liner piston air pump, so quiet and powerful.
Yeah.
Not cheap, but so much better.
I was going to say, I bought the one from the coupe that I have, the LA45C or whatever it is, which is also the same one that Gemco sells, I believe. Just different branding. But I think it's great. I mean, you couldn't even tell it was on. That's how quiet it is. And it's doing, I say 35 or something like that, airdrops, whatever it was, something crazy. It probably has room for more. It's just I just don't know how to hook it in to get to that center of the room. So I don't know. I'll take a look. Noise is definitely a factor I got to keep in mind, right? Keeping it up is probably a better idea. That way it doesn't ever like about backflow. Take that off of there. I did. My Fish Tank Aquatics. Good morning. I have to end this a little early. Stomach. Oh, I'm gonna fill this tank up. Oh, take a look at this.
The moneyless maven, Shirley, said my whole apartment boss a bot so low-key buzzing going on all the time from all of my air pumps. And I've got some semi-big ones. LOL.
Nice.
Victor C said, depths unknown, thanks for live streaming.
Thanks for being here, man.
Aquatic Moose said, Jason, how's the back?
It's alright. You know, it's better than it was. Let's put it that way. I'm able to, like, you know, hobble around a little bit. Not so much like crawling on the floor.
Fishcapade said, what was that, Jason? You're going another 2 hours. LOL.
Yeah, I wish I could. Alright, this one says it's good for 25 to 40 outlets. The diaphragm one said it was good up to 20. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this out. But guys, I think I'm going to have to end it here, man. I feel so hot right now. I appreciate everyone hanging out. I'm going to fill up this tank. Yeah. I'll do it again next week, guys. Don't feel bad. Be here. I'll make a decision about this piston
Aquatic
pump.
Moose
Maybe
said,
I'll call
thanks,
Gemco
Jason,
and ask
see
him.
you next week.
I'll call them and see what they think. What the best option is.
Window Liquor #5 said, does the liner have a filter to change?
Yeah, it does. They both
Changing the sponge filters in the pumps. Help? Some are hard to find,
Yeah.
but all air filters have a filter.
Yep. I bought an extra one. I got
Fishcapade
mine.
said, I'm sorry, Jason, we love you, feel better.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks. See you in the next one. Like always, hit the like.
Alishane
Subscribe.
said, hire fishermen to do maintenance.
That'd be nice.
Barbara Jackson said, sorry to hear that, Jason, hope you feel better soon.
Yep.
Coffee is calling me too.
Thank you, Empire of Dirt
Jeff,
Aquatics,
thanks,
Jeff
man.
Kane, very much for the 20 gifted memberships.
Thank you. I appreciate
Whips
that,
World
man.
said, Jason, you're the best. Keep me in mind the next time you get that printer running.
Oh, yeah, I will, dude. I'm not going to forget you. All right, guys. I'll catch you next one. I'll see you.
Window
Bye.
Liquor #5 said,